Hello, good morning. Thank you guys for joining me. My name is Krisha Sarah Bowen, also known as the Giant Slayer. I am from Trinidad and Tobago, and I am a purpose and lifestylist. I help people come off pause, press play, and power up their purpose. My main mission on earth is to help you to push past pain and passionately pursue purpose. And I'm on today because we are beginning a study in this month about vision. I have declared that June is the month of new vision, renewed vision. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Bless you guys. And because it's the month of vision, we are beginning a study of this book called The Principles and Power of Vision by Dr. Myles Munroe. So if you guys want to be a part of this month's study, please make sure you are in my group on Facebook. You can go to bit.ly/PDFB group. Good morning, God's Angel. Welcome, first timer. And we are going to be doing a study of this book this month because we are talking about vision. But what's the big deal about vision anyway? Why is vision important, and why did I decide to do this study this month? It's the 6th month of the year, and some people may be experiencing a loss of vision or a lack of clarity. I was having a meeting with one of my spiritual mentors, and he was telling me anytime you feel like you have lost momentum, or you feel stuck, or you are in the midst of a transition, it means that you need to cast vision. So I thought, what a timely word and what a timely thing to say. And this is why I decided to do the study of this book, a great resource in terms of talking about vision. So you guys can go ahead and screenshot it. For this month, we are going to be coming out of this book. And as I said, if you are not already in my Facebook group, please make sure you come over and hang out with us, because I may not do all of the teachings on Periscope. I may do some of them on Facebook. But today I want to start by saying what you visualize, you materialize, and then you realize. I'm going to say it again. What you visualize, you materialize, and then you realize. Everything that you see manifesting in your life, what you see is a manifestation of what you don't see. Therefore, when you see things beginning to happen, or you see things appearing in your life, it's actually a manifestation. Good morning, Daddy Blake. Thank you for inviting followers. It's a manifestation of everything that you don't see. He begins in this book by talking about his son. And he's saying that his son found this rocking chair, and he was on this chair for about 2 hours. And when they tried to get him off of this rocking chair, he just continued to rock, to rock, to rock. And he ended up breaking a sweat, using a lot of energy, but he was not going anywhere. And some of us are experiencing rocking chair syndrome. Can somebody put it up on the screen for me? Rocking chair syndrome. Rocking chair syndrome. And what is rocking chair syndrome? Rocking chair syndrome simply means that we are on this rocking chair. We are using a lot of energy. Good morning, Kelly. We are using a lot of energy, and we're moving, and we're busy, and we think we are productive, but we really aren't going anywhere. So in rocking chair syndrome, his son was on this chair for about 3 to 4 hours, and he was going hard, Jeannie. He was going real hard, and he was breaking up a sweat and using all of his energy, but only to realize 3 to 4 hours later he was on this rocking chair but not going anywhere. Are you experiencing rocking chair syndrome in your life, where you are busy doing everything? Hey, first timer, you are busy doing everything, and you're moving, and you're using all these energy, and you feel as though you're productive, only to wake up in June 2017 and realize you have been on a rocking chair, that you are in the same position that you were in at the beginning of the year, and you're not moving, and you're not going anywhere. And this is really because of vision. Welcome to all you first timers. Thank you for joining me. This is really because of the lack of vision. Whatever you visualize, you materialize, and then you realize. So you may be on this chair, and you may be rocking, and you may be using energy. You may be expelling time, right? Because time is an investment, and you get out of time what you invest. So you may be doing all of these things, but realize, I'm only on a rocking chair, and I'm not moving anywhere. Let me tell you these statistics, right? Where are you going in your life? He says that nearly 50% of all U.S. workers feel overwhelmed by the growing number of job tasks and longer working hours, right? Over 50%. And these statistics were in 2001. We are now in 2017. So I can imagine that this percentage is exponential to when they first did this research, right? 80% of employees say they have a hard time juggling work and life. Over 40% of workers aged 35 to 44 are dissatisfied with their jobs. And this was in 2001. Half of the people in the US and possibly the world are dissatisfied with their life, dissatisfied with where they're going. They're on this rocking chair. They're using energy. They're giving their value in exchange for money, but then this value isn't turning into anything profitable for their lives. And this is really because of a lack of vision. If I were to ask you, what is the vision for your life? What should materialize in your life in the next 6 months? What should materialize in your life in the next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? Do you have a clear vision about where you're going? If you have no vision, any road will take you there. If you have no vision, any road will take you there. And if you're on any road, you're probably caught up in the spiral of rocking chair syndrome. You're busy doing a lot of things, but you're not doing purpose things. You're busy doing numerous things, but you're not doing profitable things. And you may be like Dr. Myles Munroe's son. He was on this rocking horse, just going hard, sweating, using energy. Thank you, Daddy Blinks. And he was not going anywhere. I want you to think about your life. I want you to think about where you are and your positioning. I want you to think about, is this a manifestation of my vision? Or is it a manifestation on a life without control, a life without direction, a life without a clear perspective? What are you manifesting and materializing in your life? And these statistics are alarming. And if we go to think about it, I hope that we are not among these statistics. Let me tell you, I used to be a part of these statistics, right? I was going to a job for over 7 years, and I was looking. This is what you needed, my God, but this is good. You're in the right place. And I was going so hard. Let me tell you, I was going hard at my job, and I wanted to please my boss, and I wanted to people to say that I did a good job, and I was going hard, and I was working long hours, and I was doing everything possible to receive the validation of man. And let me tell you, even a permanent job is not permanent. We think that we are there for a long time, so it means that we are not movable, like we are, there like a permanent fixture. You can be removed at any time. And if you are removed, what is the plan that you have for your life? Let me tell you, I put my life around this job. I had no plan for my life beyond getting up, going to work, coming home, going to church, and that was my life. I was an empty Christian. I was doing everything that I thought that made my life complete, but I was on a rocking horse. And let me tell you, on this job that I thought was a permanent fixture, they came and they removed me. But it was the best thing that happened to my life, because when I was removed, then I said, where are you going? What is your life about? I said, Krisha, who are you? Like, I had no clue outside of what they told me to do for 8 hours. I had no life. I don't know if I'm talking to anyone on this scope that you feel outside of what your boss tells you to do, outside of where your business is, outside of where your ministry is right now. There is something that is calling you to a higher place, and that something is the place of vision. The Bible even says that without vision people perish. Why? Because you are going to a destination where there is no clear idea of where you're going, so you're just going. And if you're just going, you are using valuable time, you are using valuable energy, and you're not really heading to your place of purpose. You're not even materializing your dream. Right? So what is your reason for living? What is your why? Why are you living? What is your big why? What is your big why? Okay, so you're going to the job, and the job is probably your now, right? But what is your next? Bless you, first timer. What is your next? Your current state is your now, right? But what is your next? What is your vision saying in terms of where you are going? I'm in my now and I appreciate my now. In all things I am content. But while I'm in my now, I'm supposed to be planning. I'm supposed to be preparing. I'm supposed to be casting vision for my next. If I don't tell my mind what is my next, I'm going to stay in my now. And let me tell you, I don't want to live and dwell in my now. I want to keep moving. I want to keep growing. I want to keep going towards my vision. I want to materialize the life that I was created to lead. I want to live a life that's fruitful. I don't want to live a life that's fruitless. Some people are aware they are not living in purpose, yet they don't pursue purpose. You are aware that you are not living in purpose, yet you don't pursue purpose. So you rather go to enjoyable than to fruitful. We rather stay with enjoyable than to pursue fruitful. We may be enjoying life and everything may be going fine. You may not have any problems and you may be fine with your life how it is. But are you in enjoyable or are you in fruitful? You see, because we were commanded to be fruitful and to multiply, and it doesn't only mean have children. It means every area of my life should be fruitful. So is your life enjoyable or is your life fruitful? And if your life is not fruitful, you are in the right place, because I'm reminding you today that you need to come back to the place of vision. You need to come back to the place of direction. If you think about a GPS, right? You do not know the end. You just know that you're trying to get to this place. And you program the GPS and you say to your vehicle or your phone that you are trying to get to this place. But you don't know the direction to get to this place, but the GPS does. I like to call GPS God's positioning system. GPS, God's positioning system. I don't know where I'm going, but He does. And once I'm in alignment with Him and His will is in my heart and I cast vision, then I will cast vision in alignment with His will. He knows the end. I don't. I cast the vision. I program my GPS, God's positioning system. And then the GPS, based on my vision, then takes me down this road that gets me to my expected end. But if there is no destination in sight, it means that I'm just going down random streets. It means that I'm going in a circle, probably on a roundabout. It means that I'm just driving and there's no destination. And what happens when you continue to drive? When you continue to drive without destination, number one, you're going to lose fuel. You're going to run out of gas, because you're not really sure where you're going. You're not actively participating in your vision, in your destination. So you just continue to drive, and the first thing that's going to happen to you, you are going to run out of gas. You are not aware of along the way the relationships that you need, the people that you need to refuel your life. So you're going to keep driving, and what's going to happen? You are going to run out of gas. When you run out of gas, what's going to happen? Your vehicle is going to come to a sudden stop. And your vehicle this morning, hi Tanika, your vehicle this morning is your life. Are you running out of gas and are you at a complete stop? Because if you don't stop to get fuel, how do you get fueled? You get fuel through the word. You get fuel through teaching. You get fuel every time you make your relationship that pours into you, not drains you. You see, relationships is like maths, right? You're supposed to have people in your life who are adding and multiplying. If you have people who are subtracting and dividing, you need to change the type of algebra that you're doing. Your relationships are supposed to be adding and multiplying. Bless you, first timers. Not subtracting and dividing. So what type of math are you doing for your life? And that determines the type of fuel. Oh, bless you, lady of pure image. That determines the type of fuel that you put in your vehicle. So are you driving and knowing your destination? You gotta stop and get fuel. So when you come to a complete stop, it's really because along the way you have not observed the signs. You have not observed the filling stations. You have not observed the places you were supposed to stop to get refueled for your destination. Because remember, the GPS knows the destination, but you don't. So if you don't rely on the GPS, and if you are not aware of where the stop sign is, perhaps you have reached a fueling station and a filling station, but you drove past it because your eyes is not on the vision. So the place that was destined for you to stop and get refilled, you just continue to drive. You just continue to go, and then you realize that your vehicle is without fuel because of the lack of vision. So do you know where you're going? That's my question to you this morning. Do you know where you're going in terms of the vision for your life? That's my question for you this morning. Do you know? Do you have an idea? Are you connected to a positioning system that knows the direction, that knows the destination that you are following? You see, sometimes we are not actively aware. And when you are not actively aware, you don't participate in your vision. When you're not actively aware of where you are going, you can't participate in your vision. I was teaching and someone was saying, no, you need motivation. Before you can be motivated, you got to have vision. If you have no vision, what are you motivated to do? Where are you motivated to go? There is no end in mind. So motivation is good, and I love motivation. But let me tell you this morning. Revelation does more for you than any motivation can. Revelation does more for you than any inspiration can. You see, because revelation changes your position. Let me say that again. Hi, Tinita. Revelation changes your position. Inspiration and motivation gives you that feel-good kind of vibe. It appeals to the feeling, right? And I'm not saying that they are not necessary, but you cannot live solely on motivation and inspiration. But when you get a revelation is when the truth comes alive. When the truth comes alive, the truth sets you free. And the truth that you know now puts you in a new position. So every time you need to get to a new season, you need a revelation, because revelation changes your position and puts you in a new season. So if you are stuck in a season, it's because you have not gotten a new revelation that's going to take you to the new position, which changes your season. So some of you right now, you're on this scope because this scope is some revelation to change your position and catapult you into a new season. A new season only comes when your level of revelation increases. So our posture must always be one of revelation. Because when we get revelation of the truth that is now revealed puts us in a new position. The importance of having a vision. The importance of knowing where you're going. The importance of desiring to cast vision for your life. I want to encourage you guys this morning, right? And I'm almost done this teaching. This is day 1 of my teaching on this book. We're going to be doing it for this month. I am calling June the month of new vision. Because some people either have no vision, lost their vision, and they need to renew their sense of vision. So I am provoking you today to get vision for your life. How do you get vision? Somebody asked. You need to be in connection with the vision giver. The only way you can materialize the vision for your life is by having your life in oneness with God, casting vision, and then pursuing that vision. If you want to have a life that is fruitful and that is not only enjoyable, I challenge you guys to pursue vision. I challenge you guys, because what you visualize, you materialize, and then you realize. So if you want to realize something different from today on, I challenge you and I provoke you to cast new vision for your life. Observe and be an active active participant in your vision. You got to know where the stop signs are. You got to know where the filling station is. You got to know which relationships are assigned to you. You got to know what you're supposed to be doing in this season. If I ask you, what are you supposed to be doing in this season? Can you answer that question and tell me? Tell me, what are you supposed to be doing in this season? And if you have no idea, then this scope is for you, and you need to get back to the place of vision. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. My name is Krisha Sarah Bowen, also known as the Giant Slayer, and I have just provoked you to get back to the place of vision. I hope you guys will join me for all of June. All of June, I have declared that it is New Vision Month. So if you feel lost, if you feel that your life is enjoyable and not fruitful, hang on. Make sure you guys follow, connect with me, and stay plugged in, because the place of vision is what is going to catapult you into your new season. As you receive revelation, revelation will change your position. Have an amazing Monday, guys. Thank you, Daddy Blakes, for joining me and rocking out. Thank you, Tanita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you all, you first timers. And this is Vision Month. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye-bye.